Hey friends, welcome back to Rizzy Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And in today's video, I just want to talk about maybe the day, and I think the value in taking the time to connect with people and just the reason behind that is that today I spent most of the day at the office and like just having meetings and like different sorts of discussions with people from different places that I know, and it was quite fun. I really enjoyed just having regular these small catch-ups with people, just to check in on how they're doing and had the one-to-one with my manager, which like the one-to-ones with my new manager, so like the current one, are just like endless discussions on like different ideas and topics. It's not like anything serious, so it's like quite fun. It's like just a fun time, and he's very cool, very, I don't know, open-minded to some extent. So I'm very happy with that. And yeah, just had we had this little celebration for the different promotions that happened this quarter. So obviously I was one of them. And actually my previous manager is the one that organized the logistics for it, and he basically bought of course on the company's dime, but basically like a cake for each promotion, which was quite fun, and it was like a nice I don't know, kind of happy hour at the office, which was super fun and cool to, I don't know, just be hanging around the kitchen and having some snacks and having sorts of like small discussions, small chit chats with everyone. So that was quite fun. Really enjoyed that. And then after that, I had the meeting with the women in engineering group that I'm a part of. So just basically to discuss some of the ongoing initiatives that we have and where each of us needs help. I don't know, my back is kind of starting to feel kind of weird right now. That's why I'm touching it. But let me see if I'm able to get through this. And yeah, it was like super cool, and like actually they were not that there was like the attendance was quite low for these meetings today. Like we were only 4 out of the 12 members, so it was like it felt more intimate. It was just like regular chit chat, like as if we're just catching up on different things and like catching each other up on different initiatives, which was quite fun. And yeah, it just felt like such a good mood and like good energy all around. And yeah, honestly, I enjoy these days when I just take the time to, I don't know, have discussions and like have some chit chat around the office. That's basically just kind of helps connect with other people. And actually, like after that meeting, I went and I basically also looked for her in the office, like this girl were basically like, I mean, acquaintance slash friend that's on another team that basically I wanted to talk to her because she's now a manager, and I wanted to make sure that her and her team attend this event that we're organizing as part of the Women in Engineering group. And yeah, I just wanted to tell her in person, so I just went around the office. Like that meeting with the Women in Engineering group was on the floor that she usually works in. So I just decided like, okay, let me just go and chit chat with her and uh, go into a room and like just tell her about the different stuff. And yeah, it was super cool actually. She's like super cool. And I was surprised to find like we have even more in common than I originally thought. And I was just telling her about this book, The Culture Code, and it turned out that she had already read it. and it was just very energizing to have this chit chat. And like basically she's in this machine learning team, like actually like she's a machine learning engineer. I mean, now she's a machine learning engineering manager. But basically like they have this initiative that's like machine learning engineering excellence group, which I thought was very cool. And basically they sent out their newsletter, the first newsletter, I think this week or like last week. And I really liked the format, so I really wanted to talk to her about that, because we're also planning on sending out our first newsletter for the Women in Engineering group. So I just wanted to get some pointers from her. So I was like super happy she like shared the resources that she got for that. So I'm very happy with that. And yeah, it was just nice to catch up with her. And like basically this machine learning engineering excellence group that basically she's founded or currently leading, they're facing the same problems that we are facing in the Women in Engineering group, because it's basically like a volunteering thing, just to do some good, and like have a positive impact. And basically she struggles with the same issues that we do, is like how do we keep the people engaged and excited, and make the whole initiative not depend on a few people, but like systemize it in a way that that it basically just feeds on itself. And yeah, just it was very interesting because we had like some similar sorts of problems, and we're like, oh my god, we also are facing this, so let's maybe compare notes and see what works for each of us, and then maybe we can help each other with the different initiatives. So I thought that was very cool. And actually like I just like also proposed to her like maybe we should have like catch up lunch, I don't know, every month or 2 months. And like I just sent her an invite like every 6 weeks, so we can just have a catch up lunch, and it will be good to just discuss the different the different overlapping topics, and like compare notes on different things. And also it will allow me to maybe stay in touch a bit more with the ML part, and how things work in an ML team. So just super happy with that overall. Like it was so unexpected, and I'm so glad that I did not plan it basically, and like leaned into the spontaneity, and like thought, okay, you know what, like uh, this person is probably on this floor, so let me go get them and like tell them what I like about these events that I wanted to tell them about like offline. But I just thought, okay, it would be better if I just go get them. And it was like super easy and like super nice to have this in-person chat. So yeah, was quite happy with that. And yeah, in the like then I had like some meetings with the with the team in Seattle for this project that I'm no longer a part of, but I'm still trying to help with, just to help with the timelines, because it's like it's a goal that comes from our CEO, and just to help with that timeline, like push back against some of the things that they were proposing. And yeah, just trying to understand like the whole like how to make it work in a way that like helps everyone, and that's reasonable basically. So yeah, it was like I was not intending on staying on that call for very long, but my train got delayed, so basically I could not go to the gym session that I wanted to go to. So I just thought, okay, what the heck, let me just stay on this call and like uh, voice my opinions, because I just thought that there were some things that were not being taken into account. But yeah, like I don't want to be involved in that project anymore. Like I just want to help fight with the timeline, which yeah, it's not easy. And like every person has their own agenda and their own perspectives, and like I mean, I'm trying to be as objective as possible, like to make sure that we all optimize for the right thing, which is this basically getting this goal done within the timelines that basically our leadership team, like literally the CEO's direct leadership team, are pushing for. So yeah, I just thought it was very interesting. I mean, there was a lot of I don't know, disagreements and like people advocating for their own agendas, which was interesting on how to handle it. And like the people that were in this call are all like almost all people that like the TPM is a new TPM because the TPM from my previous team was on vacation, so he's basically just ramping up and trying to make sense of all of this stuff. So I just thought it was very interesting to see how these guys react, and yeah, just to push back for the sake of the timeline, because the thing with people who are just getting started with this project or just getting familiar with the context is that they don't know how that team in Seattle operates. And so like because I've had to collaborate with that team last year and manage everything, I just literally, it's like with this team, it's like Murphy's Law in action. Anything that could go wrong went wrong basically, and like all of our timelines were pushed back. And basically, like they're making like some optimistic assessments, which I'm like, guys, I promise you this is not gonna happen. If you care about the timeline, this whatever they're saying, they're optimistic about, it's not gonna happen. So yeah. Anyway, just to trying to get them to like to help make the right decision. Which, to be honest, I felt like I was being a bit pushy, especially that I'm not even funded for this project. I'm just like volunteering my help, just because of like knowing the pain of like getting these projects to prod and like having the lived experience of the pain that comes with this project. So yeah, just trying to make all of these new people aware of the genuine risks and like maybe not trust so much the estimates that this team is giving, because like I mean, I think their senior is trustworthy, their manager not so much. So yeah, it's kind of hard to believe them when they say that they're gonna get something done by a specific point, especially for such an important goal. So yeah, just trying to get the new people to understand that without being pushy, which I think I came across as a bit annoying, but like this just from the lived experience of, guys, if I'm not being annoying now, you're gonna suffer the consequences later, and then you're gonna have to own the fact that like this goal is not gonna get delivered by the timeline that is set for you. So might as well have the disagreements now, have the discomfort now, put everything on the table, and then make sure that the right decision is made for this very important goal that that uh, that our org has to deliver on. So yeah, just like there was a bit of discomfort for me. Like I'm learning how, like I'm aware that sometimes I can be a bit pushy, or like I don't know, not sure, but yeah, I'm trying to like find the right balance about like between saying something and not saying something, even if it comes at the cost of, you know, discomfort in the room. Like as long as I'm serving the right purpose, it's worth doing. It's worth having that discomfort, even if it makes people perceive me in the wrong way. temporarily, but I know in my like truest of hearts, because of the experience that I've had with this type of projects and with this team specifically, that if we don't push now, like they're gonna have to suffer the consequences later, and that just from lived experience. So if they want to take that risk, by all means. But yeah, just trying to help here with the timeline. I'm like basically trying to make sure, like, to help them make sure that it's gonna happen in time, which it's just basically an extreme level of ownership that I try to live by. And yeah, just help to the best that I can with the information that I can provide, and also maybe being a bit more open to the information that other people provide. But yeah, that was very interesting today, and like I'm learning to calibrate, like how to deal with different people, because I was like basically all of these people are new and like to the project, to the system, and so basically it's causing lots of readjustments to be made, that need to be made to these kinds of things. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. And yeah, it's like 4 a.m. I have to get up in 2 hours because I'm taking my train to Paris. My train is at 7, so I have to wake up at 6 and get dressed and like get ready and just go. So it's just probably gonna be a nap. And yeah, this evening we're gonna go to Budapest for my sister's bachelorette party, which is gonna be interesting. And yeah, just a overall interesting day. Lots of stuff to digest, I think. But yeah, filled with good learnings. I think what I'm learning to do more is whenever there's an uncomfortable situation, like just sit in the discomfort and not feel compelled to do anything about it, and sit in it and learn from it basically, rather than just trying to avoid it by filling the space just for the sake of avoiding the discomfort. So yeah, that's something that I'm learning to deal with, like sitting in the discomfort of disagreeing with people, sitting in the discomfort of having an awkward conversation, sitting in the discomfort of not knowing what to say, sitting in the discomfort of like being awkward as a person, or like having an awkward interaction, which happens all the time. So yeah, just learning. Like I've observed myself today, like as I'm navigating through these different scenarios through life, and I'm realizing like this is not just me, and like we all have awkward moments, and there are always awkward situations, and that's not just me who experiences it. So just accepting that, like that fact, and like learning how to deal with it in a better way is just a learning process. And like just sitting in that discomfort is the first step. So it's what I'm learning to do basically. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on the channel, the one right before this one, or you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of day, night, whatever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and hopefully see you in the next one when I come back from Budapest. Bye bye.